Hello friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, we are going to discuss about keep filter function in Power BI. So what keep filter function does, it does not remove an existing column or a table filter for an individual calculate expression. So suppose we are going to create a measure with the help of a calculate, and if you want that the filter context for a particular table or a particular column must not remove. So we put those column or table name in the keep filter function. So all the filter context which is associated with that particular table or column will not remove. So this is the signature key filter. This is the expression. This is a calculate or calculate table function expression or the filter. So this expression could be a calculate table, or could be a expression or a filter. So this is the example, right? This is a calculate, this is a measure, and what we are just doing here, we are just using the keep filter, and this is the table name and this AP value. So what it will going to happen? So whenever it will going to calculate, so suppose this calculate is a part of the measure, the value is always calculated based on this filter context. Here what is the filter context? AP ID is, suppose this is a 30, so the value would only going to calculate for AP ID 30 only. If in the filter context, if you are providing 60, so the measure value would be blank. Keep filter does not modify existing filter, but it add a new filter context. Think in the inner join. So whenever we are using the key filter, no, it does not modify any filter context. What it generally does, it's add a new filter context. For example, this is the key filter. It is adding the new filter context by taking this parameter. So it always going to calculate the value based on the filter, this filter ID, this filter value, AP underscore value. If you are not able to understand this at this point of a time, it's okay. Just be with me for a couple of more minutes. Let me do the exercise. At the end of the exercise, I am sure you can able to understand how you can use keep filter function in Power BI. This is the data model which I am going to use in this exercise. If you want to understand the data model, then please watch video number 12 in this playlist. Here, what I'm just doing, I'm just creating a measure with the help of a calculate function. So this is the AP retail profit. I am calculating this AP retail profit, but I'm keeping the filter AP retail store ID 30. So whenever this filter value will going to calculate, it will only calculate for retail ID 30 only. If we are providing any other retail ID in the filter, this value would going to give you a blank result. So let me just write this measure in Power BI. Let me go to the measure table. Let me create a new measure. AP retail profit keep filter. How I'm just calculating it with the help of a calculate function. In this calculate function, I am using this measure AP retail profit. And what I'm just doing, keep keep filter. Which filter I'm asking? AP retail store lookup store store ID equal to 30. Just keep this filter on. This measures has been already created. This AP retail profit I have already created it. Let me show you. What here I'm just doing. I'm doing a different minus between AP retail customer sales minus AP retail cost. So let's discuss about AP retail customer sales. So AP retail customer sales I have already created. This is the AP retail customer sales. It is doing nothing, but it is taking the total quantity from AP retail out, AP retail sales into the unit price of that particular product. So it will going to give the total customer sales. Second is uh, AP retail cost. So AP retail cost. This is the AP retail cost. So what I'm just doing, I'm just taking the quantity sold from AP retail sales by profit table and current cost of the product by AP retail product lookup, and it will give me the total cost price. So if you do a minus from total sales and cost price, then you will able to get the retail profit. Now let's go to the PPT. Now I have created a visualization. If you observe this visualization, this is the transaction date, this is the customer total sales, and this is the AP profit. This is the AP total profit. So this measure we have created with the help of a remove filter. So it is removing all the filters. So each and every row has the same value. So what is the total profit? Total profit is 316. So it is having all the value because we have removed all the filter context with the help of a remove filter. Here I am just doing the keep filter. Okay, the keep filter I am doing this AP store ID 30. So this value is calculating for store ID 30 only. So this is the profit in this date only for store 30 only. So let me just create this visualization. First, let me just put a table. In the table, first we have to put this transaction date, then customer sales, then here AP customer sales. In AP customer sales, then AP retail profit, then uh, AP retail total profit, AP retail total profit, and last one is AP retail AP retail keep filter. Let me make it bigger and let understand this visualization. So this is the table. This is the transaction date. This is the total customer. Okay, and this is the retail profit. So this retail profit is happening for the all the store. This AP retail total profit, because this measure we have created with the remove filter. So all the filter context which is applied on the AP sales by a store, all the filters has been removed. That's why this is the total profit. So for each and every column, for each and every row, the same value is applying because here we are just removing all the filter context. This table, let discuss this one. What this is doing, it is keeping the filter. for only store ID 30. Because if you see here, if you see here what I'm just doing, I'm just keeping filter only for store ID 30. That's why here this value, it is only for the store ID 30. Let me go to the PPT. Let, here I have also created a visualization. So if I am just selecting this 80, I am created a slicer, and in this slicer I am just selecting store ID 80. So if you see, no, this AP retail profit key filter, the measure which we have created with the help of a keep filter function, and we are keeping filter for store ID 30 only. This is blank because in this measure we are only keeping the filter context of 30 only. Other each and every filter will not going to apply during the calculation of this measure. So let me just perform this visualization in the Power BI. Let me go to the back. Here what I'm just saying, let me put a slicer, and here let me put this store lookup. Store ID. From here let me change it. Slicer setting option is like vertical list. So this is the vertical list. Let me just make this one little bit bigger. Let me select 80. See, whenever I'm just selecting 18 of this AP retail profit key filter, it is blank because this measure has been created with the help of a key filter function, and we have provided keep the filter context only for store ID 30. And whenever I am just changing the store ID 80, then this is giving a blank value. Let me just let me do this 30 again. See, now this value is appearing because the filter context has been applied. Let me just give filter 50. The value will not come. Again, here, see, all this column is blank because the measure which is generating this column has a key filter function, and it is keeping the filter context for a store ID which is 30. If you are going to select any other store ID, this value will going to be blank. So in this video we have seen how we can use keep filter function in Power BI. Let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.